MySQL documentation. So we are in chapter 3. This is a tutorial, and we have the table of contents. So 3.1, connecting to and disconnecting from the server. So this is the one that we are going to see, but we have some other contents: entering queries, we have creating and using a database, we have getting information about databases and tables using MySQL in batch mode, examples and common queries using MySQL with Apache. So we're going to see all that in future videos. But first of all, this chapter provides a tutorial introduction to MySQL by showing how to use MySQL client program to create and use a simple database. So let's make this one a little bigger one. So MySQL, sometimes referred to as the Terminal Monitor or just Monitor, is an interactive program that enables you to connect to a MySQL server, run queries, and view the results. MySQL may also be used in a batch mode. You place your queries in a file beforehand, then tell MySQL to execute the contents on the file. Both ways of using MySQL are covered here. So to see a list of the options provided by MySQL, you can invoke it with the double hyphen and then help option. So we have that. And in the previous video we show you how to install the MySQL workbench and MySQL server, software. So I have it right here. I'm using the MySQL workbench, and you can use the terminal, but you can use the MySQL terminal, but I'm just gonna use my Windows terminal. So I'm just gonna make it bigger. And okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna type in MySQL, and then hyphen u, and we're gonna type in root, because by default root is the username, and then we're gonna type in hyphen p, so it's gonna prompt us for our password. So I'm gonna type in the password, and this is the password that you created when you installed MySQL, so always keep that in mind. And this is what you need to see. Oracle is a registered trademark, all the stuff. So you have welcome to MySQL Monitor, commands, command send with semicolon or a backslash. So you have that, and you can type in here, you can type in help, for example. So it's gonna throw us some more commands. So as you can see, you have clear, connect, delimiter, ego, exit, all the stuff. I just wanted to show you that. So I'm using my regular terminal, my Windows PowerShell, but you can use your MySQL terminal if you want. So this chapter assumes that MySQL is installed on your machine and that a MySQL server is available to which you can connect. If this is not true, contact your MySQL administrator. If you are the administrator, you need to consult the relevant portions of this manual, such as the chapter 5. So you can see that. This chapter describes the entire process of setting up and using a database. If you are interested only in accessing in databases, you may want to skip the sections, because the chapter is tutorial in nature. So we can move forward. And here we're gonna see connecting to and disconnecting from the server. So to connect to the server, you usually need to provide a MySQL username when you invoke MySQL, and most likely a password. And your username, since you install MySQL, is gonna be root by default, so I have it here, root. And what else do we have here? So if the server runs on a machine other than the one where you log in, you must also specify a host name. So but since you have installed it in your laptop, so you don't need to type in -h space host. But if you did that, so yeah, you have to follow this. So like I said, if the server runs on a machine other than the one where you log in, you must also specify a host name. Contact your administrator to find out what connection parameter you should use to connect, that is, what host, username, and password to use. Once you know the proper parameters, you should be able to connect like this. And as I show you, let me see, as I show you, I did the MySQL space -u root space -p, and U stands for user and P for password. In this case, they're using MySQL space -h for host, and then host space -u space user, and then -p, and it's gonna prompt you to enter your password. So Host and user represent the host name where your MySQL server is running and the username of your MySQL account. Substitute appropriate values for your setup. So this asterisk represents your password. Enter it when MySQL displays the enter password prompt. If that works, you should see some introductory information followed by MySQL prompt. So pretty much this. Type help, H for help. So if you see that, yeah, you're good to go. Okay, so the MySQL prompt tells you that MySQL is ready for you to enter SQL statements. If you are logging in on the same machine that MySQL is running on, you can omit the host and simply use the following. So this is what I did: MySQL space u space user space -p. So because MySQL is installed in my laptop, in this laptop, so if when you attempt to log in, you get an error message such as error 2002, can't connect to local MySQL server through socket. So all the stuff in single quotes /tmp/mysql that suck. It means that MySQL server daemon in Unix or server Windows is not running. Console the administrator or section, so you can check out that. Now, for help with other problems, you can check out the common errors too. So MySQL installation permit users to connect as the anonymous user to the server running host. If that's the case, you should be able, okay. After you have connected successfully, you can disconnect at any time by typing quit at the MySQL prompt. So let me see if I go here and I just type, let me see if this is case sensitive, so I'm just gonna type in quit, but it's gonna be lowercase. So okay, bye. So it doesn't matter if you type in quit with uppercase letters or lowercase, but I think by default you should type maybe with uppercase, since later on we're gonna see when use the select statement, where statement, we type it in with uppercase letters. So yeah, you just type in quit with lowercase or uppercase, but by preference uppercase, and yeah, that is how you disconnect. On Unix you can also disconnect by pressing